Have you ever wondered if a small act of kindness could change your life forever? Well, for one young waitress named Emily, it did, in a way she never could have imagined. This is a story that proves the universe has a funny way of rewarding a good heart. Emily was a bright-eyed college student, working long shifts at a cozy little diner to pay her tuition. Life wasn't easy. She was juggling classes, homework, and a demanding job, often feeling like she was just one step away from giving up on her dream of becoming a teacher. But despite her own struggles, Emily always had a smile for everyone who walked through the diner's doors. She believed a little bit of kindness could make anyone's day better. One chilly autumn morning, the bell above the door jingled, and in walked an elderly man. He was dressed in simple, well-worn clothes, and his face was etched with the lines of a long, hard life. He sat down at a corner booth, looking a bit lost and lonely. Emily greeted him with her usual warmth. "Good morning, sir. What can I get for you today?" The man looked up, a faint smile touching his lips. "Just a black coffee, please, young lady." He became a regular after that. Every morning he'd sit in the same booth, nursing a single cup of coffee for hours, watching the world go by. Emily would always make sure his cup was full and would chat with him for a few minutes whenever she had a spare moment. She learned his name was William. He didn't talk much about himself, but he was a great listener, always asking about her studies and her dreams. He seemed genuinely interested in her life, which was a comfort to Emily. One particular morning, Emily noticed William looking unusually downcast. When it was time for him to pay, he fumbled through his pockets, a look of panic spreading across his face. He pulled out a few coins, not even enough for the coffee. I'm so sorry," he stammered, his cheeks flushing with embarrassment. "I seem to have forgotten my wallet." Without a second thought, Emily smiled reassuringly. "Don't you worry about it, William," she said softly, pulling a few dollars from her own tip jar. "It's on me today. Consider it a thank you for being such a wonderful customer." William looked at her, his eyes welling up with gratitude. You are a very kind young woman," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "Thank you." The next day, William didn't show up, or the day after. Weeks turned into a month, and Emily started to worry. She hoped he was okay. Then, one afternoon, a sleek black limousine pulled up in front of the diner. A man in a sharp suit walked in and asked for Emily. Her heart pounded. Was she in some kind of trouble? The man handed her a letter. It was from William. Her hands trembled as she opened it. The letter explained everything. William was actually William DeLuca, a reclusive billionaire who had recently lost his wife. Heartbroken and disillusioned with the greedy people surrounding him, he had disguised himself and started visiting places from his humble past, searching for a sign that genuine goodness still existed in the world. He was looking for someone worthy of inheriting a portion of his vast fortune, someone who showed kindness not for reward, but because it was in their nature. The letter went on to say that her simple act of buying him a coffee had shown him exactly what he was looking for. He had passed away peacefully a few weeks ago, and in his will, he had left her enough money to not only finish her education without worry, but to start her own foundation to help other struggling students. Emily stood there, tears streaming down her face, a mix of shock, grief, and overwhelming gratitude. A single cup of coffee, a small act of kindness, had completely transformed her life. It's a powerful reminder, isn't it? You never know who you're helping or what battles they're fighting. A little compassion can ripple out and create waves you never expected. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more uplifting content. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, remember to be kind.